Let me show you this real fast. This is what you call MetaGenes. Everything that's in this box right here is what we're using right now. The rest of this right here is junk DNA, inactive DNA that they are doing everything through foods, violence, education, using electromagnetic frequencies through television, cell phones, these electronics to lower your frequency, even putting Wi-Fi towers so you don't connect with the ultimate source, which is you, the cosmos, the sun, and the universe. So those that don't read can't comprehend that, nor would they want to comprehend that. So when it comes to us, we are completely and totally different. Our anatomy, our bodies operate, function completely different than all other species. The reason why today you believe that that's not true and you don't have these type of abilities is because you eating and moving like them. You're too dense. You're too dense. And if you look at the movie Immortals, the one scene when they was on Earth being at peace, mingling with the people, when they wanted to grow crops, what does sister do? I don't want to say sister. You know why I say sister, because they use white people depicting them for us. That's really us though. What she do? Put her hands, and it was a woman touching Mother Earth. Put her hands into the dirt. Water started coming out her hands. Water started coming from the ground, out of the dirt, and next thing you know, vegetation started growing from the earth. See, let me just explain this to y'all. I don't think like others, and the reason why I don't think like others is because I understanding anatomy. See, when I sit down and if I was to talk to a geneticist, a biologist, you understand, they would understand what I'm saying. And they know, because they will be looking at me like, yo, this nigga, he know his shit. He knows what's going on. And not only that, I believe he can do it. That's why I'm in these fucking classes, or I'm in the medical field in the first place. Because I'm excited about these niggas' genetics. Because they are superior. They are literally superior. Very blank and simple. So now let me just read this to you. Now, again, finding food. I'm not going to go through this whole thing, but listen, you know what? From here on out, in the comments, I want somebody to leave in the comments, do y'all want me to read out of these anatomy books? And then when I read out of it, I'm going to give you my interpretation. I don't have to give you my interpretation. I'm just going to read the shit to you, and you can be like, yo, damn, that shit makes sense, point blank and simple. Mind you, it's a doctor that wrote the book. It's a doctor. So, here we go right here. Finding food versus producing your own. Now, autotrophists can make their own food. It's called autotrophists. Auto means self, troph means fed. Self-fed. Now let me tell you, this is autotrophic self-fed. Now, self-fed feeders are plants. Hold on. Plants, algae, green bacteria are all examples of autotrophists. Now I'm gonna read this to you again because I want y'all to understand. Listen to what they said. Now, autotrophist doesn't feed off of anything. You follow what I'm saying to you? So it doesn't need nothing else for it to exist. Look at the species out here. They need to feed off of your ignorance. They need to feed off of our self-destruction that was played out by their ancestors and their creator in order for them to be successful. You understand what I'm saying? That's the difference between autotrophists. It goes from biology all the way up to the living organism that's standing there looking at you. Period. This goes on. Period. So you have autotrophists. Plants, algae, and green bacteria are all examples of autotrophists. But they'll tell you that bacteria or virus needs something that's alive in order to live. What bacteria? See, they want to lie to you. This is where research come in. Bacteria it's called archaea. Those are the things that build up molecules on this planet. This is the beginning stages of what you would call physical matter. So now heterotrophists have to eat other organisms to get their food. Hetero means other, Troughs mean quite literally other feeders, animal feeders. Point blank and simple. I need something. I need to feed off of something else in order for me to live. Now, let me go into this real fast. You heard the difference between autotrophus and called heterotrophus. Now, let me read photosynthesis. Photosynthesis. Only autotrophs, such as plants, algae, and green bacteria, engage in photosynthesis. Once again, let me read that again. This is from a biologist. This is from a doctor right here. Hold on. This is from a biologist that also has a PhD in botany, the development of plants. Now, only autotrophs, such as self-feeders, take care of themselves, doesn't need anything else. Plants, algae, and green bacteria engage in autotrophs, a process that consists of using energy from the sun, carbon dioxide from the air, energy from the sun, carbon dioxide from the air. What do you breathe out? Carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide from the air and water. Not water from out in the thing. Water from the soil. Water from the soil. Water from the soil to make sugar. The carbon dioxide and water provide the matter plants need for building. When plants remove the hydrogen atom from the water to use in the sugars, they release waste as oxygen. So when they relieve the hydrogen molecule, when plants remove the hydrogen molecule from water, you understand, to build up their sugar, you know what happens? They fart. They pass gas. They literally pass gas. To say release their waste, they literally pass gas. And then when we pass gas, you can't even be like, yo, you clear a whole room. Flies don't even want to come in the room where you're at. When you use the bathroom, after you use the bathroom, flies go in that motherfucker with a hazard suit on. Like a Resident Evil hazard suit on. And here it is, you go out, you go get somebody a whole bunch of roses right now, give it to a sister. She be like, oh, they smell good. Yeah, they pass gas. You see, they smell good, don't they? That's how you should be smelling. Facts. That's how you should be smelling. You shouldn't have to put on deodorant. When you be in a room with full of people, you should be like, damn, I can't pass gas. Everybody gonna know me because it's gonna stink. What we think smell good don't smell good. We go into a forest and actually the deers, the animals in nature smell better than us. We go in there with the cologne, the fucking oils and shit all on. We think we smelling good. We actually stink. We talking about us. I'm not talking about no other race. We're different from them. And we have to accept that. I haven't worn deodorant in 3 to 4 years. I haven't worn deodorant. Not one person can ever, and I go to the gym, sweat and everything. Not one person, and it ain't like I get out the gym and be like, yo, I need to go jump in the shower. I be walking around. Not one person be like, yo, you stink, your underarms, none of that. Because you know why? Because I'm not putting that poison and toxin inside of my body. I'm not doing none of that. And when they tell you about plants and trees that perform autotrophs, if you switch our iron and magnesium between us and the tree, we would do what the trees do, and the trees would do what we do. So how if a tree can perform autotrophs, a self-feeding, and take care of everyone else? Don't that sound like you? You self-feeding and take care of everyone else. You get all your medicine from your pharmaceutical company, comes from a tree. All of it. Your lotions, your oil, all of this stuff comes from earth. Foods, everything. Takes care of everyone else and self-fed. Don't need nothing from you. This is why I tell my people, we are completely different. This is why they got a roof on every motherfucking thing to keep you away from the sun. This is why I say chlorophyll, distilled water, and 3D human free. Chlorophyll make you more photosynthesis. It make you absorb more sunlight. When you absorb sunlight, that's not the true energy. Your body actually converts that into a different energy. which is ATP. That's another energy that's transferred into your body. Your body, this is why they have specialists. See, I sat there and I was like, damn, it's no way in the world that I can read and learn every organism on the body. There's so many different intricacies to it. However, what you can do is learn about all of them, then go back and just say, this is why you have a bone specialist, a heart specialist. This is why you have a brain specialist. This is where you have these specialists coming at to target that specific area. But it doesn't mean that if I'm a bone specialist, I'm not gonna be intuitive or have to learn about the brain, because I understand that has to have I need neural responses to have motion in my arms and my ligaments, which is bones.